Hi, I'm Lisa Chavez and I am conducting a 28-day spinal wave challenge. I'm in the midst of it right now. I myself am practicing spinal waves for 28 straight days to promote spinal health and spinal mobility as well as overall well-being. So I am teaching today the spinal wave in the sagittal plane. We're going to start with the top-down version and then we will move on to the bottom-up version. And this is for anybody that's just getting started with spinal waves. It's great to start off at a wall. So I will take you to the wall. This is my wall, this pole. We're going to use it as a tool to help us gauge the movement of the spine and the wave. But we want to start with the feet about maybe 3 inches away from the wall. We're going to soften up at the knees. And we will begin by touching the wall ever so softly with 6 points. The first will be the nose, then the chin, then the breastbone, then the ribs, then the navel, and then the pelvis. And then we start back from the top. We touch the nose, then the chin, the breastbone, the ribs, the navel, the pelvis. If it's very difficult to touch the wall, adjust the placement of your feet. Keep your knees slightly bent the entire time. Try to maintain the same height and tap the wall ever so softly with 1 point, 1 out of those 6, and then pull that point right back away from the wall. This takes practice. It doesn't happen on your first attempt. Initially, you might feel really jerky in the movement pattern, not be able to figure out how to transition from pulling off the wall to then back to the nose again. It really takes practice and you will learn the coordination of it if you stick with it. I would suggest 2 to 10 minutes of spinal waving. Once you've gotten quite comfortable with the spinal wave at the wall, you can back it up a little bit. That's step 2. And still think of coming close to the wall but not actually touching. And you're trying to focus on moving as much forward as you do back. And the same level of movement forward and back through the head as occurs through the pelvis and vice versa. So that is your top-down spinal wave. Notice how we scoop that tailbone under, engage those abdominals, engage the glutes, be active in the movement. We are now going to transition into the bottom-up spinal wave where we will stand with our back to the wall. And again, feet walk forward a little bit. You can adjust the feet as you wish, but you're going to work first on knees slightly bent and getting that lower back flat to the wall and pressing the head back to the wall and the back of the neck as well. Then we're going to peel the spine away from the wall. So we will start at the tailbone and scoop under, and then peel the lower back off the wall, then the mid back, then the upper back, the back of the neck, the back of the head. Touch the wall with your tailbone and lean right on back. And let's peel away again. Start from the tailbone. Use those abdominals, use your gluteal muscles to peel slowly as you're leaning back into the wall. And we pull completely off, lean back the tailbone, press the entire spine flat, and let's peel. So you can practice this for some time. Remember to keep yourself at about the same height, the knees slightly bent. You can practice for about 2 to 10 minutes. You might stick with this version for some days or even some weeks, but once you're ready to move on, here's step 2. We're going to peel off the wall, touch the wall back, and then peel, but only allowing one part of the spine to touch the wall at a time. Tailbone first, then the lower back, then the mid back, then the upper back, the back of the neck, the back of the head. I feel I need to move back a bit, so I'll do so that I can touch the wall with the tailbone, lower back, mid back, upper back, back of head. Oh, only one part at a time. Only one part at a time, right? So we're not so much leaning the entire body into the wall as we did in the last variation. Now we're just letting one part of the back touch the wall, one part of the back of the head. Now moving on again, here's step 3, where we will not even push hard into the wall. We're going to get really light on the wall on this one. Okay, so we back up the feet a little bit more. And again, we're going to softly touch the tailbone, probably not the lower back, but the mid back, upper back, and the back of the head. Scoop under. Only one part of the back or the head touches the wall at a time, and it's a soft tap. So we call this the bottom up variation of the sagittal plane spinal wave because we initiate the movement of the pelvis. Right. And once you've got that, you're off the wall completely. Take your time with it. Progress slowly, enjoy the progress, enjoy the journey, enjoy the waving. So there you go, a spinal wave in the sagittal plane, a quick tutorial for you. Thanks for joining me here in the jungle. I've got more great spinal wave tutorials coming your way. Please follow me if you like this video. Please like it and share it with friends and follow me. Thanks so much. Have a great day.